everyone. Now, normally, early in the year, we do something called Red Carpet Night. And that's when we are extra thanking our contributors, our volunteers, people who have helped at the theater throughout all of the previous year. And even though 2020 was super weird, we still had so much support and so much help. And so we wanted to make sure that we still do that, but it just didn't really make sense for us to have a red carpet night itself. So I'm going to be giving you all the awards right here through the internet. How's that sound? Okay? Cool. The small one here is called the Backstage Award, and it is our small thank you, but letting you know that we appreciate you. Our next one is the Spotlight Award. It's a little bit bigger, I know. And this is for people who did just that little bit extra. And we just want you to know that we see it and we appreciate it. And then our next one is the Standing Ovation Award. It's a little bit bigger still. And the Standing Ovation Award goes to someone who has either done a huge amount of help over that year or has a body of work that they have done lots of stuff over the past several years. And we go back and forth and we have a huge list in the lobby of all of our Standing Ovation Award winners over the years. And they really are the epitome of theater family, and they are superb. We thank them. But let us get to specific awards from 2020. You ready? Here we go. So our first show was Disaster. I know, ironic, right? The last show that we did before the actual disaster was called Disaster. Oh well, please don't blame us. It's not our fault. But we did have two people helping backstage that we want to thank, and that is Amy Williams and Ireland McSpadden. So thank you. We also had a brand new music director. This was his first time to do music direction, and I know how nervous he was, but he was always there, ready to do whatever we needed, was learning as he went. But we honestly can't wait to have him back because he was also such a great guy. So huge thank you to Eric Puente. Yay! Are you applauding? You should be. Okay. Now, the next show that we had scheduled was Firebringer, that was featuring the Inner Circle kids. And Firebringer was supposed to be in March. Of course, it had to be postponed until July, but we did want to thank our three fabulous choreographers. We had Madison Montaigne and Lexi Williams and Layla Clark. And those three ladies put together some exceptional choreography that we were super excited. Everybody who was in the show loved it. Everybody who was watching thought it was fantastic. And so a huge thank you to those three ladies. Also, we would like to have a Spotlight Award for Nancy Kraft. Not only did Nancy help with the costumes for Firebringer, but Nancy also made the specific purse that we needed for Love, Loss, and What I Wore, and made those exceptional clown costumes for Lend Me a Tenor. Did you see those? Weren't they amazing? I know. Anyway, huge shout out to Nancy Kraft. Speaking of Lend Me a Tenor, our two backstage awards go to Julia Sandoval and Celine Erkin.
I have these awards for you. Yes. It's for all of your help backstage during Lend Me a Tenor.
That was one of the first times that we were filming stuff, and we had some help from Brian Lindsay, so we would like to thank Brian Lindsay. Since we weren't able to do Always Patsy Cline, we had to change shows and do our Gone Country series, which was actually really good. And honestly, I can't wait to do something like that again. We had help on the spotlight from Aaron Dyball, and it was great. So thank you to Aaron. And also Jessica Cummins helped with the filming of that, which huge thank you to that as well. Yay! Again, are you applauding? You should be. Thank you. Our next show was The Ghost Light, and The Ghost Light actually needed a lot of backstage help. And so we did have quite a few people that came and went, but most consistently, we had help from Drew Heitmeyer. And he knew exactly what to do, when to do, and it was perfect. It was right on. But the master of backstage, and the one who really put it all together, and I don't know what the show would have been like without her, was
Jennifer Heitmeyer! Take off your mask so we can see your face.
She does everything.
It is specifically for all the backstage help for Ghost Light.
Oh yeah.
Making it all happen. It was above and beyond what tech is usually asked to do.
All right, we have 4 more Spotlight Awards and the Standing Ovation Award. So here we go. Jordan Fowler has stepped in to fill in for the Inner Circle twice this year. Jordan took over both in Rainbow Goblins in December, which was the show that went out to all the elementary schools since we couldn't actually go to the schools to perform. And also in the summer took on a big part in Firebringer. And without Jordan, we wouldn't have been able to do both of those shows.
Jordan, you're getting an award! Take off your mask for the camera.
The next one is also an acting thing. Again, really unusual. However, Mac Prunetta came in so last minute to fill in for a 2-person show and filled in as Bram Stoker in The Ghost Light. And I don't know if you saw their performance, but it was fantastic. And not only was it fantastic, but it was stepping in at the last minute. So a huge shout out to Mac Prunetta as well. We want to give a huge, huge shout out
To Jerry Claire!
Yay!
Thank you. I'm getting my picture taken.
Jerry has been taking our pictures, and he's been coming in during our dress rehearsals to take the photos, so that really we only need to take 2 or 3 staged photos, the cast shot and maybe like this one perfect thing that didn't line up right. But it means that we don't have to pose for pictures, and not only that, but the pictures he takes are just fabulous. So when you come out here and look in the lobby and you see all the stuff on the wall, that's thanks to Jerry.
We love you, Jerry. Thank you.
Also, Marcy Helmke. Marcy's one of our board members. She's our treasurer at the moment. She has been so wonderful this year to help us out with all of the loans that we've been trying to get for COVID, through COVID, the PPE, the PPP, the ABC, the DEF, all of the different things that we've been trying to get. And she has just done paperwork after paperwork after paperwork, and it's all stuff that I couldn't have done, and so without her we wouldn't be in this wonderful situation that we are in, and so we extra thank Marcy Helmke.
Yay! This is because of all of the help with the loans and the ridiculous paperwork that you've had to do. It's much, much appreciated. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Seriously, are you applauding? One award left. It is the Standing Ovation Award. And the Standing Ovation Award goes to
Brent Hadaway!
And he's trying to figure out, what did I do? In 2020, he started off with Disaster as our assistant director. And then for Love, Loss, and What I Wore, he was the director. But on top of that, when we were needing to figure out how we could film so that we could do streaming stuff, he bent over backwards to help us figure out what equipment we needed, what we needed to do to make it all happen, and then came in and filmed along with these other guys that we had. And I don't know what I would do without him. On top of it, he's helped us with our new sound equipment that we have that's going to help audiences hear better. He's helped us with stuff that needs to go on the projector so that it's high quality, great looking stuff. He has just been both a tech person that has helped so much, but also an artistic person that has helped so much.
And tried to arrange a brilliant golf tournament for us.
Oh, that was successful.
It's the
Of course, we cannot thank everybody. There's just no way to thank everybody. So here's my blanket thank you to all the people. If you came to the theater, if you did house crew at the theater, if you helped backstage or applauded real loud, or if you donated money or helped with ads or did some errand running to help us get concessions, anything is great help. So thank you to everyone. It has been a difficult time. It's been difficult to do theater. The accommodations that have had to have been made are crazy, but we are still here and we are still going and doing. But yes, stop by anytime and get your award. We would love to see you and congratulate you in person and to give you your award. Everyone else, see you at the theater.
Do I have time to tell a 15-second story about
Yes.
that? So there was one part where, for a little while, it was just me, still during rehearsals, just me as the only techie back there, and we're supposed to have like this, walls shaking type of stuff. And so I'm back there literally laying on a platform, and the best noises I could make was all limbs and all this. I went to Robin, but it needs to like crescendo and then stop. And I went to Robin and said, I just want to make sure it doesn't sound like something else is happening. I was back there by myself going. So it worked out. All's well that ends well.
Are you going to take your awards or what?
This is no, we
Oh,
switched.
Thank
Thank you, Robin.
I love it. Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna put this on my
I'm gonna be
shelf.
like working when I'm older and be like, do you have any accomplishments? Well, I'm glad you asked. I pull it out. Here you go.
This is it.
This is it.
Do you have any accomplishments?
Take it or leave it. No, I would slide it over, like they do in like those things where it's like,